Man, in this next fight, this should be a banger too. This is a great matchup here. I feel like Nikolas Motta, this guy always gets the short end of the stick. UFC's putting him in these really hard matchups where they're trying to build other guys off of him. But from all accounts, he's a really dedicated guy. He's always at the PI trying to get better, improve, and he's been able to win back-to-back fights. He got the upset over Mahishata his last one, so I don't think he's as easy an out as maybe people are making it out to be, but he's taken on a really good fighter, someone that I think is underrated in Nazim Sadykhov, excuse me. You look at Nazim, he's a New York guy. He trains out of that Sarah Longo camp, and so he has the wrestling, the grappling. Even though his wrestling isn't elite, we've seen him mix in takedowns. I think that in this fight, he's going to come with the game plan to mix it up and potentially get takedowns. And on the feet, he has really good methodical pressure. He isn't necessarily the guy that's going to throw a ton of volume. So you watch his fight, for instance, with Slava Borshev. Borshev was sticking and moving, throwing combinations, cutting angles on Nazim. And Nazim wasn't getting off as much as Borshev in round 1 and round 3. Round 2, he almost knocked him out and finished him, so he got a 10-8 that round, and that's what happened. That's why the fight was a draw. But round 1, round 3, he let Slava just kind of move around him and throw numbers and cut angles. And Nazim's really good at staying composed, staying sharp, defensively responsible, not really taking anything clean or getting hit too hard with anything, blocking a lot of shots, and then finding his openings to land a really clean, straight left hand, really clean check right hook, land hard body kicks, hard head kicks, and more concussive type shots. His wrestling defense is getting a lot better too. He's had some issues with that. I don't think that's going to be a problem in this fight, but that's improving. And then he has great conditioning, and the main thing that he has in this fight, I think advantage-wise, is his durability, where he's never been stopped, and Motta's been stopped with strikes 4 times. But you look at Nick Motta, the guy's a really nasty left hook, and he's just looking to move around, pull you into his big overhands, into his big straights, and then his big lead hooks. And he's trying to feint low, go high. He's looking to mix in low kicks and just kind of try to lull you and then land that big power. But he does load up on a lot of shots. If you could start to get your timing, you could start to land on him. And he runs into punches. That's why he's been knocked out 4 separate times. Also, his wrestling defense has been exploited in the past, like when he fought Trey Ogden. His cardio also isn't necessarily elite. It seems like he's a front runner. When he could be dominating the fight, winning, things are going his way, he could fight 15 minutes hard and be on point. But when things start going bad for him, he could really go downhill quick. So he's one of those guys. And I just think Nazim's a little bit more solid hardware up top mentally. And I think that he's going to be able to stay solid. Maybe he'll lose the first round. Maybe Motta will be winning some of these exchanges, being a little faster early on. But I think once Nazim lands and lands even a couple times, he's going to change the fight. He might even get the finish. And I think he could even mix in takedowns too. So I think Motta is live, but ultimately I like Nazim, and I think that he's one of the better prospects. So I don't see him losing here, and I think he can get this one done inside the distance. So give me Nazim round 2, round 3 finish.